Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with a very special update interview with one of our favorite cast members. I love during lockup, Ty. Hey, Ty, thank you for joining me.
Thank
How
you
are
for
you,
having me, girl.
girl? And I
Thank you.
love the haircut.
You like it? Thank
Yes, you
you.
are rocking it. You rock the short
I
hair.
like it. Thank you. I like the haircut too. I normally always wear my hair short, but I had attempted to grow it out, but then that ain't for me.
No, I like the short. I
Thank
like the
you.
short.
Thank
So,
you.
girl, I just wanted to check in with you for an update. And first question,
Mhm.
what was different on this appearance of Love During Lockup as opposed to the
Okay.
first time?
Um, when we were filming season 2, Love During Lockup, I was dying inside. My aunt was dying from pancreatic cancer,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and I was trying to focus on the topic of the show, but I wasn't there. Like the episode where we was trying on dresses, everybody was like, "Why are you crying?" And they thought I was crying because I felt like I was fat. I was crying because I had just got the call because my aunt was going, they were moving her to hospice. And me and my aunt always fought like cats and dogs. We didn't get along. So for the show, when they were asking me, like, "Hey, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong?" I was like, "I just feel fat. I just feel fat." And they was like, "You feel fat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just don't want it." They're like, "You sure? Are you having second thoughts about this marriage?" I'm like, "No, I'm just," but I didn't want to admit to them what was going on because I didn't want to stop filming. I wanted us to continue. But yeah, so that was an issue. And then I also think that I had like some spiritual growth because from the time I found out that he was engaged to her as well, in the time that we filmed about it,
Right?
it was a gap. So I
Okay.
was over this motherfucker way before the
How
camera showed.
long? How long of a gap?
About 60 days,
Okay.
a 60-day gap. I found out, but I couldn't let him know I knew. I had to really just pretend that I was still happy with him
Right.
because I didn't want him to not film. I wanted to, not like I cared about him filming, but I wanted to expose him as being a cheater, you know? And it was like, and it was funny because he really thought I never was gonna find out. Like in his head, he thought I was not gonna find out about this girl and him being engaged. You know, like I know as a woman, if I found out you was cheating on me with her, you thought I was gonna take my eye off her in any way whatsoever. I couldn't get it out. It pissed me off so much I can't even get it out. I couldn't confront her about it, and I couldn't confront him about it until the cameras was here. That was the hardest,
Oh my
most
goodness.
disciplined thing I ever did in my life. It was the hardest.
That must have been
But
eating
I'm
you
not gonna lie.
alive.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried to not believe it. I tried to be like, no, no, he not that dumb. No, he was that dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes, he was
I
that
tried
dumb.
so hard because even when she said it again to my face, I didn't want to believe it. And I'm like, I know she. And if you notice while we was filming, we was outside in front of the restaurant. I really wasn't shocked. I just needed her to say it one more time. Just say it one more time.
You just needed that final confirmation.
Yeah, but I really pretty much I knew. I knew that girl was not going to invest that much into a man who was just ignoring her or like it's just no. No, no, no,
No,
no, no.
no. So, Ty, if you could custom design a dream man for yourself, what
Mm,
qualities would he have?
okay. This is a really good question because I want to know this myself.
So let's
Okay.
think about it. Let's think about the top three qualities.
Yeah. I need him to be yeah, remember I haven't had it in a while. Okay. I need a friend. I need him to really be my friend. To like really care about me as a friend first. Like just love me as a friend. Have fun with me. Want to sit down and eat snacks with me. Want to watch movies with me. Want to talk to me and gossip. I want him to be my friend. I want him to love my flaws. Because if you can love my flaws, you're going to love it here. Like, if you can accept me when I gain 10 pounds, you're going to love me when I'm at the right size. If you can accept me when I'm full of anxiety and stressed out and crying and know how to calm me down, it- you know, then I know you're going to love me when I'm at my best. You know what I'm saying? So I need him to, even if he don't like them, know how to handle my flaws, you know? And this might sound stupid, but I need him to at least be at least 35. And I would like, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I would also like for him to have children already. And my reasoning why is as I'm getting older, like I was having like a midlife crisis. Like I wanted one more baby. I was like putting a time limit, like I have to get married by 40. And as I started to realize, bitch, that's not happening, but you're still gonna be alive at 40 years old in one day. You know, you're still gonna be here. I feel better about myself and I can breathe, you know?
Right.
Um, but I don't want another baby. Not to birth, not to physically birth. You know, maybe
Okay.
one day down the line I would adopt or something like that, but not to physically birth. And I wanted one so bad. Like I had a whole
Right. So
Pinterest
that
board of
whole
babies.
thing that we saw on the show about you wanting a baby, are you over that now?
So bad. I wanted a baby so bad I was dropping to my knees praying for it. I wanted a baby so bad.
Okay, so you're over that. No more
I'm
babies.
so over
Good.
it.
Okay, good.
Um,
Good.
yeah, I'm so over it. And if I'm not married by 40, that's okay because I turned
Okay.
40 in August and I just really just want to be happy. But
Right.
I'm at this place now where I'm happy. I wake up happy. I don't need a him to make me happy. He's a bonus. Another person would be a bonus. But I'm at this place where it's like I don't need it. You know what I mean? And it took a long time to get there.
Right, exactly.
It took a long time to get there. It went because you have to understand. I was dating inmates, and a lot of that stemmed, I think, from all my life. And I'm not blaming this on that because I don't like to be a victim. I don't like to be like, oh, what was me? But all my life, I was phone calls. I love you, mom, in the hospital. You know, psych ward. You gotta. It's just like prison. You go visit them. Da, 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 da.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? My
I
dad
know,
was
I
out
get
of
it.
town. My dad was out of town. So I was, that's my normal. To other people, it's, oh my God, how could you date an inmate who's not there for you? I'm like, I was raised this way.
Right, because yeah, because your relationship was on the phone.
Yeah, everything I had was phone calls, I love you, visitation. And then eventually they come to you, they come home and it's beautiful, you know? So when I dated a man who was incarcerated and took him serious, it felt fine. It didn't feel abnormal to me. And other guys who I was befriending and getting to know, it didn't feel abnormal to me. Everything has always felt normal with me dating inmates. It was abnormal stepping back into the society of dating because
Right,
he's lying. He lives with his wife. He's lying. He has a girlfriend or a boyfriend. He's like, it's just always something. So you have to be
right.
like really careful. It actually felt safer to me with the inmates, and I attempted to date men in the outside world, and I still have two very important people to me who are incarcerated. One, I could actually see a future with because I knew him before he went to jail.
Okay.
And he's dropped dead gorgeous. Um, but we're moving really slow. Because I don't want to feel make him feel rushed. I don't want to feel rushed. Um, but I also have a friend who's not in prison who can take me to dinner and you know what I mean? But my moral of my story is this I've learned that quantity is not better. The quality, the character of the person and how you guys mesh together is better. I was a bit of a glutton where I would say, I got like five dudes that want me.
I
Okay, but that
know.
means nothing. Like it means nothing. It feels good to have your ego stroke, but you really have nothing. It's like monopoly money.
Right.
So yeah,
It's the
you know what I mean?
quality that matters. Right.
Quality
Yeah.
matters. And I've come to the conclusion that I need a man who we have more like characters. I
Right.
need him to know how it feels to raise children already and be ready for that second half of our life. You know what I mean? Like, and have fun still and travel and, I need some memories. I want you to be able to tell me what you was doing in 1995, like when we was 10, 11 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so I need,
Exactly.
yeah, so I need him to be my age, at least 35 or older. And I would like for him to have children already because when you hear me screaming, get your ass out my kitchen, I need you to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get it. Like I need him to be like, I get it. She's not that crazy. She's just parenting. So
Exactly.
yeah, so that's just where I'm at right now.
So there's no more vision board. The vision board's gone.
No, I don't have any of the things that I was doing around that time. I don't do a vision board no more. I absolutely do not send money to a single inmate except for BB.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Not saying that I ever felt like it was something that had to happen, but I'm conserving because I'm trying to open my funeral home. So, and also I'm not trying to show off anymore and pretend I'm everybody's savior because I'm not. You know
There
what I
you go.
mean?
Good.
Yeah, I'm not. But BB, he ain't even talking to me right now. He ain't talking to me right now. But no matter what, if I got $50, he gonna have 25. Because when we ended, I vowed to this man I would never leave his side. So until he's out of jail, I don't care if I leave this earth first or he get free or whatever, I'm gonna always send him something because he's a good ass man, a good friend. I'm not talking about even boyfriend. He's a good person, and he would do it for me hands down.
And did
So
you know him before he went in, or you met
I
him?
met BB. I met BB 3 weeks, 3 weeks, no, a month and a half before he went to jail,
Okay.
and it was like the most beautiful relationship. It was like you ever been like so sad and lonely and depressed, and I met this guy, and I'm like, oh my god, he's so much fun. Oh my God, he got such pretty teeth. Oh my God, he got such good dick. It was just everything was perfect. And
All about
then
the teeth, right, Ty? It's
literally,
all about the
yes,
teeth.
girl. Okay. And then literally he went to jail. And I was like, I don't want this to end. He was like, it don't have to. And I never asked him how much time he had. I didn't give a damn. Because as long as he was breathing, I was gonna be there. So that's my friend. Even when we mad at her, that's my friend. So yeah.
There you go.
But yeah,
So,
yeah.
what are your interests? What do you do in your spare time when you have
Oh
spare
God,
time?
sleep.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I'm gonna tell you. So me and my partner Ronaldo, my business partner and my mentor, and he's been some of everything to me. I love him. His daughter actually has a birthday party tomorrow. Me and Delaney are going. Um, and backstory: Ronaldo's mother did 18 years in prison for a murder she did not commit.
Oh,
She was
really?
released. She was released, and she's getting paid very, very soon, lots of money because she was she was unfortunately, this unfortunate crime took place. It was, someone lost their life, but she was found guilty without a proper trial.
Okay.
She was, I believe in her innocence 100%. And so did the court of law, and they
Right.
released her. They
Oh, wow.
released her.
Oh,
So what is it
wow.
called? I forgot what it's called when they release you from jail, but she's getting a full of that.
Right.
And you're going to see her all over TV.
Oh,
Very, very
wow.
and she's a fucking bomb ass, cool ass person. She swears up and down I should marry Ronaldo. Like, you guys should get married. I'm like, girl, no. But I love her. But that was just a backstory. I didn't know if you guys knew that.
Oh, no, we didn't
But
know that.
yeah, his mother is the shit. Like, you should interview her one day. She's the shit.
Yes. Oh,
Love her.
wow.
I love her. She cool as hell. Um, but long story short, on my free time, I do stuff with Delaney. Delaney and me do little stuff like sometimes we just go get something to eat or we watch TV together because my life is zoom, zoom, zoom.
Right.
So with my oldest two kids, and I can admit this, as a mom, as a woman, they didn't get this version of me. They got the we know our mom, but she's at work 24/7 because their father was in prison. He went to jail. I had two kids. I was 19 with two kids, 9 months apart. All my friends are in college. I ain't playing these fucking kids. I love them to death, but I don't even know how this happened. Like I just woke up with, and I'm like, oh my God, you're so cute and beautiful, but I don't know what to do with you. So we grew up together. You know what I mean?
Right.
And and now I'm very proud of where they are. Um, but Delaney gets mom. They got more of a sister because we all was lost. Delaney gets mommy. And that's something I'm very proud of with her. Like I take her places, like I take her on trips. She People call her spoiled because I make sure she got the best gifts. I do everything for her I couldn't do for Christopher and Kamaya. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right. Right.
It's not that I'm spoiling her. It's just I couldn't do that for them. I was too young. But she gets it. She gets it all. Um, that's it. She
So
keeps
is
telling me she
Delaney happy
wants me to
that you're
play with me.
finally taking her advice and listening to
Um,
her about not dating inmates anymore?
but see, Delaney's biased. Delaney's
Okay.
biased. Delaney, Delaney, my child don't want to share me with nobody. She don't want to share me with nobody.
So it doesn't matter inmate or non-inmate. She doesn't
And
care.
I tell her, Delaney, I get your feelings, but you're gonna grow up. You're gonna have your life, and I'm gonna be stuck in this damn house by myself. This ain't fair. She don't want me to date nobody. She don't even want me to have friends. She just want me or her. I'm like, no, that ain't gonna happen. I'm like,
Of
when her
course.
friends
It's
fall
mommy,
out,
you know? She wants her
yeah.
mommy to herself.
Um, that's all she want. She's biased. Excuse me, but no, I'm gonna get married. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna find happiness. Like the guy who I'm talking to that's incarcerated, I would tell you his name, but I can't because I don't know if the show gonna want to ever film with
Right.
us or
That's
what.
okay.
I met him originally when I was, how old are you when you were a freshman? Like 15?
Yeah,
Met him
15,
when
like 14, 15. Yeah.
I met him as a freshman. I was going through a lot in life. And my life was horrible at that time. Like, if you can think of it happening to a girl and feeling sorry for them, it was happening to me. Okay. But every day I got dressed, got cute, and was with my friends and smiled. And I remember I was on the school bus, the metro, like the NFTA bus, and we were like passing this other high school. And I seen this fine ass Puerto Rican looking boy, and I was like, damn, get off the bus. So me and my friend ran, we get off the bus. I'm like, I just walked into him like, hi. And I told him my name, and when he told me his name, I was like, yes, even better. And he was so gorgeous. He was so gorgeous. And I used to sneak over his house early in the morning before school and sit and talk to him and do shit we weren't supposed to do. And then I remember like never like I moved out of town. I moved to Maryland in high school. And we just withered away and I hadn't seen him in years. And then he I think his brother or his brother's girlfriend, somebody watches the show.
Okay.
And he reached out to me. And I'm like,
He
yes.
hit you up. Holy shit, he hit
So
you
yeah,
up.
so we talk all the time. He has a grandbaby on the way, which seemed weird because I haven't seen him since like freshman year. Delaney, you
Wow.
okay? And I could see him and me crying at an altar. Like I
Okay.
could see it.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a lot of things in common. He's known me for years. I've known him for years, even though we just yeah,
Mhm.
so that's nice. And then the other one, I just don't know. He might just be too hood for me. I'm like, baby, we getting older. You a little too gangster still. I don't know. Like, I need you to be a little bit more calm, mellow.
Now he's
Um,
an inmate or he's the
yeah, he's
one.
an inmate. He's an inmate.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I actually like this is I joined the polygamy website. Now let me
Right?
just hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm listening. I'm
I
listening.
didn't join this polygamy website because I'm a polygamist. I joined it just because I want to to see how other people love because I haven't been getting it right these couple years.
Right.
So I'm just watching. I'm just learning. I'm not making a decision to go this route. I'm just kind of educating myself on
Exactly.
non-traditional ways
Mm-hmm.
of love. Um, that's really it. I'm about to be 40. When I was 20, 40 was like the day before death. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
So
remember. Yeah, me too. I
you
remember in my
understand?
20s, like,
Yeah. So now that I'm like, oh my God, I'm more afraid turning 40 than I was turning 19 with two kids. You
I know.
understand? Because ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
But I'm in the critical decision making era of my life. I got that from a guy who I date. He's a rapper. His name is Hale Rail. He used to be signed to Dipset. You remember them?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We date, casual date, not
Okay.
anything
Okay.
serious. I think he's absolutely adorable. And he's he's I couldn't even believe he thought I was cute. But it's more I say date because we both have a sexual interest in each other, even though we've never been sexual. And I say date because he's a man, but it could just be a friendship. You know what I mean? Because we really just talk on the phone and you know what I mean? I
Right.
don't know what to
Right.
call it. I don't know what to call it.
Right.
But he gave me that saying. He said, he calls me Nicole. He calls me my middle name. He said, Nicole,
Okay.
you in your critical decision making stage. You're not old, mommy. That's how he say it. You're not
Right.
old.
Right.
You're in critical decision making stage. But he's a big fan of the show. When he like, I see you on TV, like, you sure you're ready for a real guy? And I'm like, they are real guys. He's like, all right. And so we laughed, we talked. I actually drove to see him one day. He was in Philly, working on some music, and I went to go see him, and it was a good time. That was actually one of the first guys who, when I made a decision to actually bring civilians in, he was
Okay.
one of the first guys. I went out with Player K a couple of times, seen him on the show.
Right.
And then I went out with Hell Rail a couple of times. Player K was dope, but he's a little bit younger than me, and so I just we have differences, but he was a good experience, a great time.
Right.
But Hell Rail, I learn something new every time I'm with him or talking to him, and I admire him. But that's just where that's at. He hasn't asked me to be his girl or asked me to be exclusive with him or anything. So
Right.
I'm more of a hoe now. Like, look, than I've ever been in my life. And when I say hoe, I mean,
And there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
I mean,
I'm
you're
not getting no dick
single.
though. I'm not getting
Exactly.
no dick. Yeah, I'm not getting no dick for real. Like maybe not any yet. It's been a while, but I'm in everybody's business. You should see me. I'm flirting with everybody. I'm sliding DMs. Like, girl,
Girl.
not over. Like, the dude? He's locked up. His name is Big Meech. I'm a slid in his DM. Girl, I'm in everybody's DM. I got this one guy that I was talking to. He was locked up in New Orleans. I just love his accent. Like I'm like a hoe.
So, what advice would you give to another woman who is trying to start a relationship with somebody in prison
Oh God,
or is in a relationship with someone in prison?
don't stop living your life. You in prison, they not. And if they love you, they wouldn't want to incarcerate you. Everything you do, do it with respect. If you respect yourself, then you don't have to worry about them. You're not giving them respect. You gotta respect yourself first. Meaning, he's in jail. If he's coming home within the next 5 years, it's up to you if you want to say, I'm not going to give intimacy to anybody else. I'm not going to talk to anybody else. I'm not going to go out and eat with anybody else. But I also want you to remember one day you could be sitting in a doctor's office and they can give you 5 months left to live. And you waited 5 fucking years. Whole is life. That's all I'm saying. Whole is life. Whole is life. Live your fucking life. Until you're married, it's do whatever you want to do. Respectfully, do it because I
Exactly.
am. Until somebody
Exactly.
put a ring on here, where's the condoms? I'm doing me. Like,
Exactly. What's in
exactly.
your 5-year plan time? Like personally, for
Okay,
your
I have to
goals.
remix it. My 5 year plan, we have to get the funding straight for this funeral home. We're waiting for some grant money to it's way more expensive than I ever thought. Like, and we have a business partner who's very financially stable.
Okay.
And we still have not been able to open them doors yet because we gotta have piping done, ventilation. Like we have a lot to do. So my 5-year plan is for me and Ronaldo to see our first million from that funeral home. Not take home. I'm talking about just growth. I'm
Right.
not talking about for us to, I just want the business to make $1 million within 5 years.
Right.
I want to get a healthy body weight. My weight has fluctuated up and down. I want a healthy body weight. I want to spend more time with Delaney. Um, I want to travel. I want to go every fucking where. I want to be out.
I'm
I'm
with you,
not,
girl.
yeah, I'm not big on like going overseas right now just because of the world we live in, and I'm kind of scared.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to go all over the states, all over right now. That's just where I'm at right now. I'm kind of scared of because you hear all the horror stories, even things that like remember the girl Shanquilla with her best friends and
Yes.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
just creeped out to be not to be that far away from my family.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to become the grown up that I was scared to become, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yes, it does make sense.
That's it. Because even when I wanted a baby, can I be honest with you?
Yes.
Do you know why I wanted a baby?
Why?
And actually, I had my OBGYN appointment. I had an OBGYN appointment today.
Okay.
And I signed the papers for a tubal ligation. No, let me give you the backstory.
Okay.
With
Tell
every
me,
like with
because
all three of my kids,
that's a big
I had
turnaround from what we've seen
yeah,
on TV. So
yeah,
tell
with
me.
all three of my kids, I had hyperemesis gravidum. With Delaney, the last one, I developed an arrhythmia in a sinus, right bundle branch block. So my heart, it pumps normally, but it skips a nodule, the electricity. So
Okay.
often I feel like my heart is stopping and starting. You have to be mindful of caffeine, stimulants, because anything that, or
Right.
dehydration, if I'm always like drinking water,
Right.
it can give you a arrhythmia. Arrhythmia can kill you. So boom.
Right. Right. Right.
I shouldn't have any more kids because why would you want more kids if you dealt with that, right? But I've always been the type of person in life that if you tell me I can't do something,
You want to do it.
I want to do it. So that was an issue. On top of the fact that as I saw myself getting older, I started to be afraid of the non-childbearing age because it's like I've been all my life either pregnant or scared to get pregnant has been. Do you understand those? Like
Yeah.
you're like I'm scared to get
Mm-hmm.
pregnant. I don't know who I am if I can't bear a child. And then I had to realize, childbearing or not, a mother is a mother.
Exactly.
A woman is a woman. And
Exactly.
I had to get that in my head. It's beautiful to give life, but it's also beautiful to give life. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
I see what you're
yeah. So
saying.
today I actually signed those papers for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, are there things that you see on social media about yourself, like things that you read that you're like, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah. Yes. I think the big misconception that I was crazy was something that really struck home to me because when people say that, it builds a fire in me because all my life I fought not to be crazy. You know what I mean? So I want to when they say that, I want to say, bitch, do you know what crazy is? Have you ever looked
Especially
crazy in the
because
face?
of your mother.
Yes.
And we have
Yes.
that bond because both
Hmm.
of our mothers.
Yes.
So
So I
I
remember
get
like
you with that.
you
When
get it.
someone says,
You
I'm
get it.
crazy, I'm like, do
I'm
you
like, call me
understand what
anything, don't call
crazy
me
is?
crazy. Yeah.
Right,
Don't call me
exactly.
crazy. And like I remember the age of like 12 on up until probably about 25 living in fear.
Right.
Because when you research schizophrenia,
Hmm.
it's hereditary a lot of the time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Me too.
And
Me
I
too.
remember waiting to hear voices. Like
Oh
I
my
would
God,
get
Ty, me
scared. Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I would be scared if somebody called my name out the other room. I'd be like, "Did you hear that? Did somebody call me?"
You're gonna
Like,
make me cry. Yes, me
yeah, no,
too.
because they don't understand. They
Yes.
don't understand because they don't know crazy.
No.
We know
And
crazy.
then when they throw that insult at you, it
Mm-hmm.
triggers you because you're
It
like,
triggers you.
no, you don't know
And you
crazy.
don't know
You don't know
crazy.
crazy. Like
Exactly.
my mom actually, was crazy.
Yes, like
Like if you want to throw the word crazy
crazy
around,
around.
yeah,
Yep, yep.
yeah,
And it's hurtful because I'm also like, I see, just like I know you've seen how hard your mother had to fight for some type of quality of life. Like my
yeah,
mother fights just to make it through the day.
yeah.
And people throw it around so, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it
I just
yeah, it's
don't
just like
know.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
like you just don't
horrible.
know.
It is
So when I
horrible.
so I say things to people, I respond to them like my normal is my normal.
Right.
Don't call me crazy because you
Right.
do shit
You could
differently.
say I'm turned up. You could say whatever you, but
Yeah.
just don't
You can even
use
say I'm obsessed, but don't call me a stupid bitch, fat, ugly, anything. Don't call me crazy. Like that
right.
shit makes me want to come through the screen. Like it's been times where I'm looking for people like I'm gonna find where this motherfucker work because I'm on my like it's been times and yeah, like that stuff like that. And then they talk about your appearance, all of that. None of that bother me. None of that bother me. But that right there, that gets to me. But
Yeah.
I like to be a protector. So like even now when I'm watching, you can catch me when I'm watching them. I'll be waiting for them to say something about the castmates I like because I'm on the ass. I'll be ready to defend them. The network called me like Ty, could you stop responding to the other people? Like you gotta stop, Ty. I'm like, but fuck that. They can't be talking about people. Like I hate it. And another thing is I find hilarious. Somebody tried to out me. They said we can't find her mortuary license. I said, bitch, I could have told you that. It ain't there. I didn't pass my boards yet. I told you that. I graduated. That's how dumb you is. I graduated and I work in a field that you can work even as a student in. I'm sorry y'all didn't know that, but you can. You just
That's
don't get
funny.
paid. You don't get the big money into your license.
Until
You
you
see
get your
what I mean?
license. Exactly.
Yeah. So when they tried to out me with that, it was funny. But then when they call me stupid, I'm like, bitch. Now,
I'm like,
damn it,
don't
I'm
call me
not stupid.
stupid. Don't
Yeah, I'm
dare
like,
call me stupid.
yeah, like the one thing I'm not, one thing I am is intelligent. I'm not saying I make the right decisions all the time. I made some dumb decisions where I be thinking back like, bitch, I cannot believe I did that.
But
I
at
made
least
that.
you own up to it. That's what I like
Yeah,
about you, Ty.
I fuck up
At
all
least
the
you
time.
own up to your shit.
I
You're like,
fuck up
yeah, I
all the
fucked up.
time.
I fucked up. Yeah.
All the time. I tell people players fuck up. I fuck up all the time. But I learn from stuff and I grow. I try not to make the mistakes over and over again. Um, but yeah, they call me stupid. I'm like, man, y'all just saying anything now because I'm far from stupid.
Girl,
Far
who's
from
your
stupid.
favorite couple from the season?
Hmm. Okay. At first it was Justine and what's her boyfriend name?
Justine and Michael.
At first it was them, but I think that's because I'm like they look so good together. They look like brother and sister. They're beautiful and she's pregnant, right?
Yes.
I'm like ready for this. This is going to be a beautiful baby. But they look like Hawaiian people. They're just beautiful. Like they just came up of an island or something. But I'm not really stuck on their story.
Okay.
Just not for any reason, but it's just they just seem natural to me. I need some drama. So I don't see no drama with them, but they good. I
Right.
love them. I love watching them. They're
Right.
beautiful and I wish the best for them. I like her mom too. Her mom, real gangster.
Yeah,
But
I like her mom.
yeah, I like her mom. But Monique, and what's her boyfriend name? I don't even know his
Um,
name.
Monique and Derek.
Okay. Let me tell you about like Monique. Monique don't give a fuck. Monique is beautiful, first of all. She's we can address it. She's a plus size queen, right?
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker be dressed. Do you see how she
Yeah.
dressed?
Yes.
She's got a confidence. That face, she don't miss with that makeup. She is so well put together. The hair don't move. Everything is just boom, 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 put together. Them titties be up. She walk in the room. I just love her. I wish I want to like rub up against her and get some of that confidence. I love her style. Um, and I really truly believe that's what he's so attracted to. I believe, like I don't know his family, but like the little clips that I've seen, I can tell that he didn't have the easiest life.
Right.
And I believe that he sees a mother, a lover, a friend, and a strong woman all in her. He looks past, yeah, she's not a model chick, like model size, but she could definitely be a model. She not the skinny girl,
Right. She's
but
not the
she's
traditional model size.
traditional. but she's beautiful. And I know that coming from, he had nothing but in time to do but in jail but think. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure he sat there and thought about how hard life was with him. He talked about how his mother passed away and stuff. I'm sure that when he looks at her. I don't doubt that he's going to marry her and give her kids. I 100% believe that. And I'm going to tell you why. A woman with the confidence that she has about herself, that's who you have kids with. That's who you marry. That's your legacy. That's what you do. He can go really far in life and as a man with a good woman like her. Um, her putting like cameras and stuff in the house.
Right.
I don't think it's because she insecure. I think it's because she like, motherfucker, don't play with me.
Okay.
That's all it is.
That's a
She
point of
she
view. Okay.
that's all it is. She just want him to know I'm watching you. Don't play with me. She know he ain't leaving. She know he ain't leaving. And guess what? She not gonna leave. Even if he cheat and fuck up, she know she got a good man and he know he got a good woman. Even if he fuck up, he ain't leaving. He gonna just bear his burden and say I'm sorry. And it's up to her. Now I'm not okay in this. I, I think that if they forgive each other, whatever, they'll go through things. Everybody in jail, all of them. Justine, Michael, Monique, Derek, um, what's the girl, she about my age? I keep crying and shit. What's her name? With the dude that's,
Ashley.
I'm so,
Ashley. Oh my God, I'm so sick of her.
I just want her to come over my house. I can be like, listen, bitch, this is what the fuck we gonna do.
Yeah.
Have a drink. Don't give him no more money. Fuck his mother. You ain't gotta give her no money. We love her and all, but we ain't gotta give her no candles. Like I just want to have a talk with her
She doesn't need
because
any more alcohol, though, Ty. No more alcohol. That's
she
part of her
don't.
problem. She
Oh,
drinks
do she
too
be
much.
drunk?
She,
Oh, I didn't
yes.
know that.
No, she drinks
My
too
thing
much.
with
No more
her is,
alcohol. Bitch, off the alcohol and listen to
yeah,
Ty. Yes.
gotcha. I
Okay.
just be wanting to tell her like, you cute. She's cute. He's cute, but she's cute. I don't think because I've been where she is.
Right.
She thinks that she has to give, improve. But I heard him talking to his mother. He like her. The give, prove is just a plus. He
Mm-hmm.
likes her. But if
Yeah.
you just like a kid, give him an inch, they gonna take a mile. So if you keep feeding and feeding, of course he expect it now. But if she stopped, he's not leaving her. He likes her. He said it.
Yes.
He said, "Mom,
He sees what he has. He's
he
not
likes
gonna.
her. She
Yes.
just got she needs some confidence in herself. I've been there where I felt like I had to give. You
Right.
ain't gotta do that. Sit your goofy ass down. He like
Exactly.
you. He like you. And I like his mother. His mother, I loved how she said, um, his mom said, you guys can stay here. I think that was the most beautiful thing. Because so many
Yes.
times as mothers, we push our kids up out the house. Like I was a bitch. When my daughter turned 19, like
Like
where you
out.
going? You going to school? You going somewhere? Immediately come home, baby, because I don't want like I loved his mom for what she welcoming them into the house. But I was disappointed in his mother. I don't know her reasoning, but I was disappointed when she told him, "No, don't make this permanent. Don't. Why not? That's a good woman right there. Like, why not?" And so that was disappointing to me. But I like him and her, but I think that he needs to. And I'm not saying it like I'm like, who am I? I'm
Right.
nobody.
Right.
But I think that he needs to give her some confidence. Kiss her, tell her you love her, you know. But I believe that she also sold him a dream. I don't know. I just know what it looks like to
Right.
me because
What you
I'm
see.
guilty of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm
Exactly.
guilty. I've done all of this before.
Right.
I've sold a nigga, excuse my French. I done sold a dude a dream and had
Right.
him thinking when he come home, oh no, you could use this extra car and he gonna come home and we both gonna be broke. I remember like we both broke. Like what we gonna do? So I believe that her way of trying to make herself look better was by overselling
Right.
herself.
Overselling. Overselling.
I ain't have to
And
do
you're
that. She's a
also in the
beautiful
same
girl.
position of only seeing little snippets on
Yeah,
TV.
I only
You
seen
don't know
snips.
what's going on
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
but I love them. I love all their love stories.
Right.
But on my critiquing mode is all I can
Right.
say about this.
Exactly.
Um, as far as Justine and her boyfriend, I think they're doing everything right. I
Yeah.
really think his music is going to take off. Um, I haven't really heard his music like that, but he has the look that the industry needs. He's gorgeous. He reminds me of Momoa. What's his name?
Yes.
Um, Which
Oh
you didn't
God.
see? You know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know who you're talking
But you know
about.
who I'm talking
Yeah, I
about.
can't think. Yes.
He's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. She's beautiful. I think her daughter's adorable. She looks like my niece to me. That might be why I say that to her.
Okay.
But I think every who am I missing? Am I missing anybody?
Let's see. Cam and Oris, the little guy Cam.
Oh, okay, okay. So I like them.
I love
I
them.
I like them. Iris, I just want to tell her I think she's one of the best moms on earth. Just from what I see, I don't know her, but I love the inclusiveness, but the protection.
Yes.
When her daughter had her own hotel room and she separated it and came over and discussed, and I just thought that she handled everything appropriately. Her daughter looked amazing. I think Iris is really beautiful. I loved her boob shirt. Remember she had the boob shirt? I want one of them
Yes.
titty shirts.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Um,
I could picture you wearing a titty shirt. I
I
could
would
see you
do
in a
it. I
titty
would
shirt.
do it. I would do it. Iris need to start selling them because I would do it. I would support that. Her boyfriend, okay, this fool, her husband, excuse me. I get that he wants to be a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to be a stand-up comedian. I want him to be like a comical actor. I'm sure he never thought about that, but he's so good on camera and so just himself and chill and don't give a fuck. When he stood up on that table, I said, "Oh my Lord." He's hilarious.
Yes,
He's
isn't he?
naturally just funny. Yeah. So man, Sharp did their thing this season.
Yes, they did. One more
Sharp did
couple
their
I want
thing.
to ask you about.
Yeah.
Nathan and Skylar.
Who is that? Oh, the
The
little
white
young girl?
Yeah, the white girl, the white girl with the
Little
blonde
cute
hair
young little white girl.
and the guy with the beard.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I want her to just go home to her mom.
And me too. Me too. I think
I just
honestly
want her
they're
to go.
gonna be like a next episode of Dateline or something or
Yeah, I
2020.
just
Like
want her to go
they
home. I think she needs some more cocooning. She's a
mm-hmm.
baby. Um, I feel like she should still be like dating at her mom's house. And while I'm in this interview, I want to apologize because I feel like I called that boy's mom out of her name. What's who we were just talking about? Ashley's boyfriend.
Travis.
Yeah, I think I called his mom the B word. That's just how I talk.
Right,
I
yeah.
don't
Mm-hmm.
truly I don't look at her as a bitch. I actually liked her. Like she's like a gangster
Yeah.
bitch. Like I liked her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I didn't if I said that I just want to say that this is just my critiquing and I don't mean any harm or
We
disrespect
don't
to
mean
anyone.
disrespect or to
Yeah.
offend
None
anybody.
whatsoever because
Yes,
I'm
this
not
is
person.
just the way Ty
Yeah.
talks.
Yeah, it's just how I talk and I apologize in advance if it was
Mm-hmm.
offensive because I would never disrespect someone's mother
No, of
at
course.
all. At all. But yeah, so I'm really feeling it. I'm loving this season.
Yes. And next
They
season,
they 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 give me hope. They
yes,
give me
they
hope
do.
for myself.
Yes.
They give me
And
hope
now
for
we have a
myself.
new season of Life After Lockup starting next week. So
Okay,
we'll,
so I have to catch that. I'm
yeah,
really interested. I can't
yeah,
wait
it's
to
just
see
gonna
that.
slide right in. So tonight's the
I'm
season
loving it.
finale, and
Sharp
it'll
is doing
slide
a
right in.
thing. I wish Sharp would help me find love. Like I wish that somebody somewhere would just. I want to be there. But we're going slow.
You'll
I
get
get
there,
jealous.
Ty.
I get jealous.
You will you'll get there. I'm sure you'll
I
get
can
there,
admit that I
girl.
get jealous. Like everybody's getting married and it's beautiful. I'm jealous, but I'm not envious. It's a difference.
Right, right,
I'm jealous, like I want to do that, but that doesn't mean I don't wish nothing but happiness for them.
right,
Um,
exactly.
I just, it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to
Exactly.
see, but
So
yeah,
before
that's
we
all.
wrap up,
Yeah.
do you have a message for the fans?
Oh my God, man, I'll be forgetting that people like me. Um,
Of course, we love you, Ty.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It happens. I'll be at Walmart. People be staring. What the hell are you staring at? They be like, I see you in the shop. I'll be like, oh, well, say something then, girl. Don't just be staring. I just want to say thank you for getting to know me on both seasons. And pray for me. Say a prayer for me. Say a
Yes,
prayer for happiness. It don't gotta be for love. Say a prayer for my happiness and for Delaney's happiness. Um,
yes,
that's really
yes,
all that matters because if I have happiness, then the love will follow and the relationship will follow. But I'm on a good wave with me being happy, and I want that to continue.
and everything will fall into place, girl.
Thank you.
You'll
Thank
see.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you so much for joining me again,
No problem.
and we will catch up with you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, baby.
Talk to you soon.